Morning everyone, hope you're doing really well. It's Julia Elliott here for We Love Cycling, and in today's video we're going to be talking about all the things beginner cyclists need to know but possibly don't. Certainly I was missing a lot of this knowledge when I first started out on my cycling journey quite some time ago. So let's start. One of the greatest revelations I had was learning how to climb hills, and I remember distinctly asking my friend how she got up the hills that I couldn't get up, and her best advice ever was this: just don't stop, just do not get off, do not put a foot down, don't skip a pedal revolution, just keep going, no matter how slowly, just inch your way forwards, keep going, and do not stop until you get to the top. That is the best advice I've ever had concerning hills, and it stayed with me ever since. You just got to believe you've got it in you, you will get to the top. You can be the slowest there, it doesn't matter. Don't get off. Another thing I didn't know was quite how much you do need to eat on a bike ride. You do really need to be fueling your rides. Anything over, say, an hour and a half, you want to be eating whilst you're going along, or pull over and eat something at the side of the road. So you don't need to get too scientific. You could have a couple of energy bars an hour, or a banana and an energy bar. You can take some jelly babies. They're one of my favourites. But just try and eat little and often, and you will find that really, really improves your ride experience. Another note on that, if you are looking to lose a little bit of weight, it's best to focus on that outside of the time that you spend on the bike. So fuel those rides well and you'll get more out of them. Another thing that's going to really add to the enjoyment of your cycling is to make sure that your bike is set up correctly and that it fits you well. You don't necessarily have to have an expensive bike fit. You can look up online, watch YouTube videos on how to set your saddle height correctly. Or better yet, if you bought your bike from a local bike shop, have them take a little look at the setup for you. One classic beginner mistake, I'm trying to remember if I made this one. I think I did. It's wearing pants under bib shorts. I mean, you wear pants under all your other clothes, right? So it kind of makes sense that you'd think you wear them under your cycling shorts. Wrong. The chamois, the pad inside, is designed to be worn against the skin, and if you wear pants underneath, it's just not going to do its job and you're going to get a lot of chafing. If saddle sores are an issue for you, it could be your saddle that's to blame, so it's worth taking a look at that, but you could just try putting on some chamois cream and seeing if that helps alleviate the problem. Another good tip for those of you looking to increase the distance that you can ride is just to go a little bit slower. You'd be amazed at how far and how long you can ride if you just take down the intensity a little bit. So like with the hills, believe you can do it, keep going, and just don't stop. Your legs can do a lot more than your mind thinks they can. Another classic beginner mistake, and I know so many people who have done and do this, is going out without any tools or spares. You really do need to learn how to change your own tyre, how to fix stuff, and I would suggest that as a minimum you carry a spare tube, a pump, some Allen keys and tyre levers with. It's easy just to put a new tube in rather than stand at the side of the road faffing around with glue and patches, but it is worth taking some of those with you just in case you make a mistake with the first tube. When it comes to riding clipped in for the very first time, I'd suggest you try mountain bike shoes and mountain bike pedals. They're a lot easier to walk in, they're a lot easier to clip in and out, and it's just going to make you feel a little bit more confident before you upgrade to road shoes if you decide you want to. And my final tip, and probably the one that will most improve your experience of cycling, it's to find other people to ride with, whether that's local cycling clubs or groups on Facebook or just your friends. It really is the most fun thing that you can do together. You'll find that you can go further, you can go faster. It's just going to really be a big boost to your cycling performance, and of course also to your mental health, because cycling is just